Hello, friends. My name is Miss Hookham, and we're going to go through art studio rules. When you come into the classroom, we have certain things we need to do so that we can get started on our art right away. And if we don't do these things, we can't get started on our art right away. So when I come into the art studio, pretend I'm a student. I've got all of my art stuff ready. When you come into the classroom, you come in and you sit down at your chair right away. You set your things down, and then you can talk to your neighbors at your table. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Hey, how's your day? Good. And as soon as Miss Hookham is ready, because maybe I'm talking to your teacher, maybe I'm pulling something up on the smartboard. As soon as Miss Hookham is ready, do you hear that sound? That sound means my eyes are watching Miss Hookham and seeing what she's doing. That means that my hands, they're still. We could just put them in our lap. We don't need to be touching anything. Because if we're doing this, doing this, doing this, searching in here, it gets really loud and our neighbors can't hear what Miss Hookham's doing or saying. So we leave the art bin in front of us, our pencils here. We're not going to be in there. We're not going to organize. We're not going to line up our markers and crayons. We're not going to stack the markers together. We're not going to line up our glue sticks. We're not going to open up our crayon box and look at the crayons. We're not going to organize it. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave everything closed until you know what you need for art. So we can just kind of push those out in front of us, okay? I think we do need to review our classroom song, and this will help remind us what we need to do when that bell is rung, okay? So let's pretend we've come into class, we sit right down, we're sitting in our chair ready, we're talking to our neighbors for a little bit, and then, ready? Eyes are watching, hands are still, everyone is quiet, we are chill. That reminds us to watch whoever's talking. This means I'm watching you. This means our hands are right down in our lap. They're not playing with anything. We're chill. That means I'm not turned around in my seat. I don't have my knees up on the seat. I'm not looking out this way. I'm just chill. I'm just waiting to hear what the instructions are. Miss Hookham does not like to talk very long or give long instructions. So if you're quiet, that means I can talk faster and then you can get to your artwork. If you're making your neighbor can't hear because you're humming out loud. Your hands are making weird noises. If you're in music class, that's great. If you're at recess, good. But in art, when we very first start, I need us to just have hands in our lap. We're not humming or singing or talking to our neighbor or mumbling under our breath or kicking the table because that makes it noisy. And everybody can hear that, and we don't want to make noisiness happen, okay? So I want you to think in your head, what are the 3 things that we need to do when Miss Hookham rings the bell? Eyes are watching, hands are down in our lap, our bodies are calm. There's the bell to start the day. So I really need us to be very good friends and remember how to listen at the very beginning of class when we ding this bell. The quicker I get out the instructions, the more artwork you get to do, okay? I don't want to have us come up to the carpet a second time to see this video to remind us that we need to listen. During class, when it's work time, when you finally get to work and you get to work on your paintings and your drawings and do your things, sometimes Miss Hookham might have forgotten a direction. Sometimes I might have to change the project in this way or that way or remind us, hey, we have this material that we can use. Or, hey, I forgot to mention all the cups are over here on this side. If that's the case, if I forgot to mention something, I'm gonna take this bell and go, okay, friends, I forgot to mention all of our water cups are here. Or, hey friends, I forgot to mention all of our papers are here. Or, hey friends, when we're done, our artwork goes on this rack. Because I can't give all the directions at one time. I have to kind of give some now, let you guys work, give some later. So if you're quiet right away when I ding that bell, if everybody's conversation just stops for just 1 second, then I don't have to stop for 10 minutes to get your attention. Because that takes way too long and that's too much for you to have to sit through and for me to have to try to get everybody's attention. Okay, so that bell. Oh, friends, guess what? All of your artwork goes right here on this rack. Everybody see right here? Eyes are watching? Yes, okay, everybody saw. Great, back to work, thank you. See how quick that is? Take 2 seconds. But if I ding the bell and they're still talking, he's still making noise, he's still doing this over here, she's doing this over here, she won't look up at me to see where the rack is, I have to make sure everybody can see it. Otherwise, why would I stop the whole class, right? Okay, I hope that we're learning, because we are children and we're still learning, how to be good listeners and what good listening looks like. Your eyes are watching, your hands are still, your body is chill. Anytime I ring that bell, that means shh. Okay, can we do that together as a team? Okay, and we'll show this video each day at the carpet after everybody else gets started on their art for those of you that can't do this yet because we're still learning. But if I show this video a few times in a row at the carpet when everybody else gets started on their art, I think you're gonna figure out really quickly how to be very, very, very good listeners. Does that sound like a plan? Okay, have a great day in art and let's get started, okay?